Can you be a great blogger?
No.
Can you create content if your self-confidence is low? You can't. It's the biggest foundation in you, even in this work, and even the children and the secondary students you want to identify. You basically need those who are self-confident. They believe in themselves even when no one else does. I'm sure. Let me use my story. I went into politics in 2010 after resigning a job with Oxfam GB. And I come to contest. My father was the first person to discourage me from contesting. And guess who I was facing in 2010-11? It was Mike Mukula. And I laughed when my father said, please, I don't want you to go that direction. I said, Dad, do you remember when I was going to do mature entry, you discouraged me that your teachers had failed? I went to university through mature entry after having been out of school for 7 years. And he's shocked. I dropped out of school in 1997. I sat senior 4 in 1996. I went to Kira College Butiki to do PCB stroke mathematics. And I started senior 5 and fall sick. Others say he was very bright. Others say cerebral malaria. Others say what? I don't know. But I was a psychiatric case. Ginger psychiatric unit, Soroti psychiatric unit, Butabika, until they struggled with me and I recovered. I keep saying this story because I want somebody who sees Atan today to know that he came from deep down the written off. Now, 2004, I go to Soroti SS to try out, a trial to restudy after 7 years. Discover I'm in that school, but there is a shortcut for me to go to university. I tell my father I want to go to university next year. He says, are you losing your mind again? He never believed in me. And then when I told him the route I want to use, he said, no, I have teachers who have failed that route 2 times. I said, I will give it my shot. The long story short, I went to mature entry, I passed on first attempt, and I went to university to study political science. And in that class of political science, in third year, we were 15, we were in a class of 45, 15 of us were asked by our lecturer, how many are going to contest for parliament rather than leave parliament for senior 6 dropouts. We raised up our hands, 15 of us in a class. Guess what? I'm the only one who went on the ballot paper in 2011. 2010, 2011, I lost the election. I never gave up. 2015, 16, I resigned another job. I was a senior police analyst in parliament. I resigned and came to contest. We resigned, me and my brother Rico. He resigned coming for the same constituency. He thought I would fear to resign. I told him, you are joking. I also resigned. The staff in parliament were like, these guys have both resigned to go. Oxfam GB, I left 3.8 salary. Parliament, I resigned, I left 9.6 salary. I came to contest. I lost the election. I never gave up. I kept my head high. Believing where I had come from, winners never quit. 2021, I got the flag unopposed. Rico signed out. He went to contest independence. They left FDC with Mugisha Muntu, and I contested, got the flag unopposed. I went ahead, won the elections. Win the election, now I'll say the funny one. You got to swear in your world news, because I went with the 2 ladies. Married officially with the 2 ladies. And it becomes the national news in Kenya, in where. And then the guy said, the court battle was on, because I went in as the court battle was on. What then happens? I am thrown out by court, at Court of Appeal. I'm thrown out. One journalist says, the man who embarrassed Parliament has been thrown, he will never return. We came here, in my mind, as like that journalist will know that I am not an embarrassment. That election, the military operation, to today, NRMs know that they had a weight in Atan. Nabanja was boarding a plane to leave Soroti after that by-election. She said, this is stupid. We have never supported an unpopular person like this. The people who were around her were wondering who is the person. Even with all the money and all the rigging, we could not make a range of 1,000 votes. The bottom line, Atan won the election of 2022. But the military, electoral commission, and the regime chose to put in whom they wanted. And the way I was eager to contest with my brother in 2025, God knows. The bottom line, to contest in 2010, I resigned the job. I was with the SID, GAP program, Governance, Accountability, Participation, Performance Program. I left a salary of 19 million. Third time too. The question is, what was driving this young person? When I'm passionate about something, I go into full scale. Why do I bring my story? My story, I bring it because I want you people to be passionate about this agenda and the journey you've started to walk. That even when you will fall 1,000 times, never give up. Even when I lost the elections of 2022, I never gave up. My other family was in Kampala. I did the unthinkable. I told them, all of you pack. We are all going back to stay in Soroti. The family that has been staying in Soroti and the family staying in Kampala, we all came to stay in Soroti from 2022. I said, I'll live here. And I've lived in Soroti, visiting Kampala once in the blue moon. I have no home in Kampala, no address. Address in Soroti. That is what? Discipline. You will make two things daily in life. And as bloggers, creators, you will make decisions and you will make choices.